Did you ever have a situation where you were doing a reading and you were having a very difficult time getting the oracle to actually give you the answer? That's usually because you're expecting it to do the work for you. In this case, you've got to do the work, but we're going to switch it up. I'm going to show you how to force the oracle to give you the answer, but instead of going forwards, you have to go backwards. Okay, I think I got a lot more than I bargained for with this little video. It's turning into a larger prediction, I think, for a lot of people out there. So a lot of people may find this particular one very helpful. I took the idea of, well, first, sometimes we use an oracle. Oh, by the way, I'm using runes. If you haven't figured that out, I'm using runes. This is my bag of runes. I've already chosen one. We're going backwards here. So we're not going forwards, we're going backwards. I'll explain that in a minute. We're going to pick something that we're trying to learn about, and then we're going to go backwards to the steps to get there. Okay, so we're going to use the oracle to go backwards for the steps to get there. You can use any cards you got. You can use Lenormand. You can use whatever. I'm using runes today because I haven't used my runes in a while, and I like to talk to them. So we're going to choose a new job. That's something that people are worried about right now. Career, job. Things are very unstable right now in this environment. And so we're picking career. So I'm going to use birch, which is a birth or a new beginning. And it just seemed like the one. I reached in and I said, which one should I use for this? And it said new beginning, which is telling me that there's a much bigger thing at play here than just career, than just what someone's job is. And I know people are freaking out right now. They're like, well, my job is unstable, my work is asking me to do things I don't want to do, I feel like I'm losing my life, I want to go out on my own. There's all sorts of things. So this is giving birth to something new. Okay, so we're going to go backwards now to see what the steps are to get to the goal. And I picked 3 runes. You can go backwards as many steps as you need to. Okay, so you can just pull out a bunch of runes and lay them all out and go backwards and see what the steps are it tells you to do. But for the sake of this, because again, I think people get too complicated. They take 15 decks or 15 whatever and put them together, and then they read 500 million cards, and then they're like, I don't understand. It's not clear. So for the sake of clarity, we're using 3 runes, going backwards from the goal. In this case, what do I do to get a job? Okay, so that's the job. Now we're going backwards, and this is the order I pulled them in. We got death, we got protection, and we got the let's say uncertainty. Some people say it's a dice cup. Some people say it's like the Wheel of Fortune. Those are the steps you got to go. Now we're going to read it forward, starting from this one. But what it told me, I think, is a much bigger kind of prediction for a lot of people involved. So you're going to go, oh my God, that reading's for me. Okay, so this is saying that what it's suggesting right now is that people have been clinging to a really bad idea of protection. So we got sedge there. You see this one? This one has to do with protection. Because of uncertainty, people have made decisions that will result in their death and rebirth. And by that I mean rebirth in a new world. So some people are allowing the stress of situations to really actually create a situation where it will result in death. Now pay attention for the next few months, because I think people are going to come to me and go, oh my gosh, you put that out there in this video. So we're going to see some stuff emerge over the next few months that's not going to be cool. And people are doing things out of fear of security that's going to result in loss of what they've known, loss of their world, loss of stuff, and worse. I mean, real death. Okay? So that's the weird thing, because the runes are talking to me and they're going, okay, put this out there. So I'm putting that out there for you guys now. On top of that, let's go back to the original thing I was showing you to do here, was how to reach a goal. So you have to be willing to let go of your traditional ideas of security and allow a death of what you have held to for comfort in order to find a rebirth and to become something new. Okay? So that's the advice from the runes if we use the backward method to get there. Because, a lot people are always like, well, I try to ask the questions the cards won't ask. Well, this way you say, okay, well, what are the steps? Which is telling you that it's in your hands and you have to make the decision yourself and you have to do this yourself. Okay, so these are the steps. Okay, so that's how you do it. You put the 1 down, that's the goal, and you go backwards. In this case, 3. We're using 3. What are the steps I need to get there? And then you take those steps to create the outcome. So this is not an easy answer, because what it's saying is you have to let go of what you are clinging to for security is standing in the way of the rebirth that you're actually asking for. On top of that, there is a spooky reading here about what people are clinging to and the decisions and the choices that they are making that they're thinking are going to make them safe, and they're actually putting them in a situation where it's going to cause great loss. So if you want to know more about that, schedule a reading with me. I've had a lot of people coming to me with stuff like this. There is a lot going on in the world right now, and we can look at it in your case very specifically. But in this case, we got 2 things going on. This is how you take it. You do the thing that you want the outcome from, and then you go backwards. What are the steps to get there? And then you follow that forward and take those steps to get the result. On the other hand, we have a prediction now for it's going to be a while now. Okay, this prediction is going to play out over the next few months and then into next year, and then it's going to continue from there. Okay, so if you find yourself in that category of the prediction that's out there for people and you want to contact me, 779-302-8009 or conjurehope@gmail.com, or you can visit my website, luckyleaksfortune.com. I hope this helped. Try it. Let me know how it works. On the other side of things, if you would like to take a class with me, contact me as well. And then if you want a reading about something else, or you're having a difficult time with this and you'd like me to do a rune reading for you like this, or a card reading for you like this, contact me. We can set something up. Very small, very quick, if that's what you need. Okay? Try it, have fun, and I'm Lucky Links, as always, wishing you success and good fortune in all that you do.